Hello everyone, I'm Point and Click Gaming, and we're taking a look at some old replays. We're going to be watching two matches against the Real Tin. So this is my elo from last time. Peaked at 1685, I believe, or something like that. So we're looking at the Real Tim's replays. Pull this up, make sure I have everything correct. Early game, so one of these maps. Ooh, oh, because I refreshed everything, so I need to get some of this stuff in place. That correct? What? Ooh, okay. Where? I remember harding this, so I don't... Oh, it's all the way up here. What the frick? Yeah, weird. Okay, let's take a look at the Real Tim replay. Ooh. Okay, let's do this. So it is these two. Okay. This one and this one. Of course it is. Oh, it's the first two, basically. Yeah, the first two. So we'll look at one of my first matches against the Real Tim. This is called the Gully. Yeah, this is my first match against him. So some exciting stuff happens here. Whoa, whoops, way too fast. What? Okay, let me reset everything. So 1x, and then we're at frame 3. Okay, so the Real Tim obviously moves his units on a city. Um, there's a lot of northern battles going on. I'll speed up the replay viewer to 4 later on. So I go for this naval invasion as I move my forces north. Um, the Real Tim does something interesting where he, instead of engaging in the center, he moves his tanks up, which I think is a mistake. You always want to engage in the center just for some space before you move your tanks up. Blocka did something similar, I think, in the Blocka files we saw earlier. And the Real Tim retreats his tank, which I think is also a mistake here. So he's moving these forces south. I engage him in the south with this tank here. So there's that naval invasion. I can't really read it. He's only going up by 2. I actually do need to figure out how to unit count based on some of these troops. So I could go for an empty... No, there's no point in going for an empty city rush. It's too easy. Um, yeah, so I do go for this rush, but it doesn't grab anything. I mean, he puts another light unit there, so there's nothing to grab if I went for this early city rush. I mean, he engages me, so I could theoretically rush back, but I'm rushing for this city. And then he does figure it out, so that unit is properly encircled. I'm going for his capital. Oh, I do go for a retreat. No luck, by the way, so I basically just spend a lot of time distracting him, and we'll speed up the replay here. So there's going to be a lot of battles in the north. I lose a troop automatically. It's recoverable, but it's hard. So I pull my tank back to get myself in a better position. I'm basically down in the north here. And I do need to make a series called the Comeback Series. But yeah, so I'm at a disadvantage in the north. I get another troop encircled, so we're going to see if I can play better than the Real Tim. But yeah, so he's forcing an attack on the north. Not as aggressive as Blocka, I would say, so his micro's not as on point. He gets his units encircled, so, you know. But I do get that tank off of him. And then he goes for the center attack. But it's a little bit weak, especially with a unit defending the city. I get an encirclement, tank on the city to adequately defend. I'm down a lot of troops here. So, more encirclements. Am I at 4x on this replay viewer? Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm 4x as well. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I do get an encirclement up here in the north. More encirclements to come as well. If I hear a city building, well, no, I don't think I could figure it out where it's coming from. But you can see my funds are slowly accumulating, so I'm spending a lot of my time on micro, and these units healing on the city means units aren't being produced. So this troop deficit is only going to grow as time goes on, which is going to make this match very interesting. So yeah, this tank is doing valiant work defending the city. I mean, the real Tim is making small micro mistakes, which could cost him in the end. And my funds are still accumulating here. This is not good. This is actually a very bad thing. I do get an extra tank out, but I think according to Blocka, or yeah, I think according to Blocka, the units will light units you can will cycle twice before you get a heavy unit fully healed. So unless you need just units on the field, you should be producing light units because the heavy tanks, it'll take two light units produced and cycled at full health before you get a full health heavy tank. So I'm basically fighting off here. I'm at a major troop deficit going for the sort of encirclement in the north, which I do get barely. So I'm at a major troop discount, and I have literally one tank. So this is like holding on by the skin of my teeth. And even then, this only gets me to a neutral position. So I have a slight troop advantage, but he's a lot more healthy troops than I do. So it's very interesting. It's very risky. It's literally about fighting for these cities. I'm fighting for my life on these cities. I mean, he should have won for. Hard to say. I think he should have won for it. The real Tim has a major troop count over me. He has a lot more healthy units than I do. And where does it begin? Yeah, see, my funds are still accumulating. I'm not building enough light troops. I don't have enough healthy troops on the field. It's very scary here. Um, where do we go from here? Oh, this is where it begins. This is my comeback. So yes, I'm ahead on troops. A lot of them are basically tanks on the city not doing anything, which I guess is all you need to defend. And this is my major defense force of me just building light troops. I think I just go max on light troops, and I'm actually losing funds now, which is funny. I stabilize by moving my tank onto the city, and I'm basically waiting for my health to recover. So I have a lot of troops here, but they aren't healthy, right? And the real Tim has a lot of healthy troops on the field, right? So I'm about to lose a heavy unit. These two tanks aren't going to be doing anything, so I'm down of essentially 40,000 troops because of these tanks on the city, and I'm literally waiting for my weak units to heal as this battle goes on in the north here. So if the real team could find any sort of breakthrough, he wins. If I can defend properly, I'll win. So it's really going to come down to the wire to see if I can defend properly. I'm pretty sure Blocka could find his way out of this, right? I'm going to lose that light unit, see if I go for any sort of encirclement, and I find my timing and I go in with full morale units, trying to kill off as many and go for encirclements. I mean, this city is literally about to fall. Unless I could get some sort of compensation. I have a tank here. I have 80,000 units in the south not doing anything because these tanks have to hold the city for any sort of recoverable moment. I almost get a light unit encircled. I really can't afford any sort of losses. Oh, I think oh no, I pulled that tank back somehow. And so these are just some crucial battles here in the north from that comeback. And as long as I hold this defensible position, I'm gonna win. I still have 80,000 troops down here in the south not doing anything. Um, but yeah, with my light unit count, I'm finally able to push the real Tim, and then yeah, this match is gonna go my way. So yeah, very crazy. I'm just very bad at accumulating funds. Defense, the cost of defense is not building units. As long as you could manage your funds, it'll be good. I think he almost goes for an ambush in the south. Like the real Tim still has a lot of opportunities, but this troop deficit is going to eat him up over time. Um, I definitely did play very loose against him. I almost always play loose just because I enjoy it. So yeah, and then he gives up as well. Interesting battle there. And then the next one, another exciting battle in my opinion. We'll go to some of his early battles. It's the island one. This is, I think, my third map against him. Let's hit this 1x speed. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 seconds, which is fine. So we go for the standard opening. I attack in the south. I mean, blue is an offensive force in the north. Usually pull this light unit back because the two tanks are able to defend against any sort of red offensive, but I go for it. So he's pushing the north, I'm pushing in the south. Pretty standard tactics. Red needs to pull one tank back if they want to have like a troop count, so they have two tanks in the south pushing against these light units. Um, we'll just speed this up here, and we'll also speed this up. I'll put this at 2x actually. So So I cycle my tanks out, looking for any sort of advantage here. He's gonna push me in the north. It gets very tense here, so I need to make sure I don't get I don't surrender my city. Tim encircles himself, so yeah, I'm still pushing in the south, but it's his progress in the north is a lot faster than I am. He has a lot more light units. Do I go for the city or do I go for an encirclement? I think I go for an encirclement, which I do get. Oh no, I get counter encircled. So yeah, I lose a tank, which is gonna cost me. I should go for the city, but I'm playing it safe, which you win some, you lose some on those gambles. It's not as stable, but yeah, I definitely should gamble. But yeah, I don't know that because fog of war. So I'm still trying to go for encirclements, trying to defend against this. So that's why I pull that unit up. So I get that encirclement. That tank is holding on for dear life, and I'm about to lose the south here. So the real Tim is winning on two fronts. And I basically just say screw it. I go all full in assault. What is it, mass assault or whatever? I forget what it's called, but it's like mass full in assault. So I basically put a couple light units on the cities, and I go for full on encirclement with all my troops. Right, I do the Steve maneuver, and I'm gonna go for it. So I do get various encirclements. So the real Tim has too many places to micro. So um, I'm so full of offensive holes that I mean he's gonna self encircle himself, and I'm just massing all my troops together in a death ball. He does get to the southern city, so I am behind, and I'm gonna do this maneuver that I call the I go on this maneuver in the center here, and this is literally called the Great Safari. So, because the real Tim left a lot of his center cities defended, and he's defending in the north, I'm able to get the center city. So I do get, I'm able to recover this deficit as he goes for the sneak attack on the city in the back. He almost gets it actually if he has a second troop, and I send all my troops down the center. This is actually very risky for reasons I'll tell you why right now. Because if he encircles me, this one city can only support up to 5 troops. So I'm going to start attritioning unless I can capture cities. And thankfully, the real Tim did not garrison his cities properly. So these two cities that I do capture is literally the make or break of whether I win or lose this map. And thankfully, I get lucky that he didn't defend those cities properly. I could still lose health if I have too many troops. But thankfully, I'm under 10 troops because 3 cities can support up to 15 troops. I have his capital and my capital, so he's no longer accumulating funds. But I'm not building anything. I get 2 of my units encircled, so not a good position. I almost go for a third city, basically. And, I have this reinforced to capture. I think I will swap this out. But it's so weak to the point where I can capture that city. I'm trying to recapture the city. I lose 3 units, which is costly, but I have such a huge troop advantage here that there's not much more to say. Yeah, I have a huge troop lead on him, and then yeah, the real Tim doesn't have enough cities, so that was a great safari maneuver, and so I win this match, and it's an interesting match. I really like these tense battles, but yeah, that's my match. Oh, I forgot to run the replay, but that's some of my battles against the real Tim. Unfortunate, missing the latter half of that replay, the maneuvers. So yeah, interesting match. I'm trying to think. Are there any? Oh, I gotta show you some of my comebacks in a future video. But yeah, so those are some of my matches against the real Tim. Fun matches.